Hey, it's Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbecue, and today I've got something very special to show you. We're actually doing a cocktail for you today, not just any cocktail. It's a Wise Guys Barbecue Bloody Mary. You're really going to see how we do this, so you better stick around. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it at home. There's a lot of twists on this, but before we get started, please like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you will not miss an episode. Stick around. We're not cooking, we're drinking together. All right, before we get started, before we put all these ingredients together and actually make our Wise Guys Barbecue Bloody Mary, I just want to go over all the ingredients. I have our mise en place for our Wise Guys Bloody Mary all set up here. And there's a few twists on here that you won't see normally in Bloody Mary. As a matter of fact, this is the best Bloody Mary on the planet for a couple of reasons that you're going to see in a couple of minutes, because we've swapped out a few items that make this very, very unique. So, the first ingredient, as always in any Bloody Mary, is a tomato juice or V8 juice. In this case, we're gonna use a tomato passata. What a tomato passata is a processed fresh Roma tomato. They basically run it through a sieve or a food mill, and what that does is it extracts all the pulp and just the juice out of the tomatoes, leaving behind all the seeds and all the peels, so you don't have any of that in there. And what it does, it gives you a most vibrant, almost as if the tomatoes were just picked right out of the garden flavor. It's very clean, it's very fresh, it's very bright. However, it's thick. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to like thin that out a little bit. We're gonna be adding some pickle juice. All right, we're gonna also be adding, as almost all Bloody Mary, some celery salt. We're gonna be adding the juice of a half lime. We're going to be adding the juice of a half lemon. We're going to be adding Worcestershire sauce, as always, and a fresh horseradish, a fresh prepared horseradish. This we did on our previous video when we did the horseradish aioli with the prime rib. We'll put a link up there so you can see exactly how I made this. So I've reserved some of the horseradish preparation from that cook. We're gonna be adding that into our Bloody Mary. Now, on a typical Bloody Mary, for heat, they'll put in some Tabasco sauce or maybe even cayenne pepper. But I have a special ingredient here. It's a Calabrian pepperoncini paste. This is a very unique item. It's got great flavor. It's gonna add a little dimension of heat to our Bloody Mary. Pick this up on Amazon. We're gonna put a link down in the description box so you can get yours too. Also, we also put a link for the description of the Bob's Pickle Potion that's in here. We're gonna be garnishing with some Sicilian green olives. There's all kinds of garnishing options out there. You can use olives, you can use pickles, you can use shrimp, whatever your imagination can come up with. But of course, we're gonna finish it off with some vodka, a little bit of salt and pepper. So that's it, enough talk. Let's get this stuff put together and show you exactly what we're dealing with here. All right, first thing we got a pitcher. We're gonna mix our mix in a pitcher. Now, I strongly recommend doing this beforehand. All the ingredients as we mix into this, it's gonna give you enough to make about 4 to 6 drinks. So let's get everything mixed up together. We're gonna use our tomato passata first. This is the 1 whole jar, it's 24 ounces. Now, like I said, this is rather thick, so we're gonna have to thin this out a little bit. One trick, you can add a little bit of water to this, and what that will do, it'll clean out your jar and get all the goodness that's out of this into our pitcher. All right, next, we're gonna put 8 ounces or 1 full cup of our Bob's Pickle Potion, and this will thin this tomato passata out. All right, there's 1 cup of Bob's Pickle Potion. This is basically a pickle juice. Now, one thing that I found very interesting when I purchased this, it actually bills itself as a sport drink. So if you read here, drink prior to exercising to help prevent muscle cramping. So who'd have thunk? So next time you're heading to the gym or you're going out for an exercise, ditch the water bottle, make yourself a Wise Guys Bloody Mary, and hey, you're gonna be good to go. Just a couple of teaspoons of Worcestershire. I'm just gonna eyeball this. 1, 2. We're gonna go to the juice of a half lemon. Get that in there. and the juice of a half lime. A pinch of celery salt. I'm just eyeballing this. And we're gonna go a pinch of salt, pinch of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of fresh horseradish preparation, and for the Calabrian pepperoncini paste, I'm just looking at another teaspoon or 2. I'm gonna get this all mixed up. Now, when you're doing this, I highly recommend, as you're making the mix, it's best to let this wait for, maybe sit for a few hours, preferably overnight, because as it's sitting, even overnight, all those flavors are all gonna develop. All right, yeah, get all these ingredients together, allow it to sit for a couple of hours, and it'll all come together quite well. All right, we're gonna get this in the fridge, we're gonna let it chill off. In the meantime, I'm gonna get all my glasses and garnishings together, so stick around. All right, our Bloody Mary mix has been chilling for about a couple hours. We're ready to put these drinks together. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a fresh basil leaf. I'm not gonna cut it up or chiffonade. I'm gonna go straight on the bottom of the glass. Then we're gonna fill our glass up with ice. All right, the reason why I'm putting that basil on the bottom is because I want that basil flavor to permeate throughout the drink. And at the same time, it's gonna be kind of separated, so it'll remain down there. So we're gonna kind of like, in essence, do a little bit of a muddling without it having interacting with the entire drink. So you'll have the flavor in there. If you don't wanna do that, you can certainly chiffonade some basil, throw that right into the drink. You can have it mixing in there. If you don't have an issue with that, fine. But I kinda like the fact that it's on the bottom and it's not gonna interact with my drink, but the flavor is gonna be there. We're gonna go in with 2 ounces of vodka. And then we're gonna just fill with our Bloody Mary mix. Now, as you can see, this has got a nice creamy, thick texture to it. But I'm telling you, once it interacts with the ice and the ice begins to kind of melt a little bit, it'll just increasingly get better as you go along. I, quite frankly, enjoy the texture that this gives, the passata gives. Not only is it a flavor bomb, but it's a texture bomb as well. As always, we're gonna garnish with a sprig of celery, and we're gonna garnish with some Sicilian green olives. And there it is, Wise Guys Barbecue Bloody Mary. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video today as much as I love doing this for you. I absolutely love sharing our recipe for our Wise Guys Barbecue Bloody Mary. Now, I can't think of a better cocktail at the holiday times, anytime, than a Bloody Mary. Why? Because it's good 24 hours a day. It fits in whether breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's a round-the-clock cocktail, so I was happy to do this. Give it a try, because you're gonna find this tomato passata will make a Bloody Mary unlike any other Bloody Marys you ever had. So with that said, salud. Deep, rich tomato flavor. That Calabrian pepperoncini paste is in the background. That fresh horseradish preparation, it's all coming together to give you probably the best. I guarantee you, this will be the best Bloody Mary you've ever had. So from all of us here at Wise Guys Barbecue, we'd like to extend a happy and safe New Year to you and your family. As 2025 comes to an end, we're looking forward to delivering you much greater content in 2026, and I'm really excited that we can bring this to you. So, salute. Before we go, can't forget, please like, share, subscribe. Please make sure you subscribe. It costs you nothing. Just scroll down to that little black box that says subscribe, click on it, and you're good to go. So, thank you for watching. I'm Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbecue. Can't wait to see you next time. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.